close on the exit, it's side by side. That is absolutely brutal. Oh, he hits him! That is a huge moment in the destiny of the World Championship in 2025. What sort of slipstream can Lando Norris get with his teammate ahead of Verstappen? Nearly drops it, and Charles Leclerc has to wait for the start-finish line, and does wait for the start-finish line to improve up to third position. Verstappen tried to fire up the hard tyre, couldn't do so. Charles Leclerc goes through. Can George Russell make it by? Verstappen jumps over the road.
Oh, he just walked into me.
Down the inside.
I saw it.
That's the contact wheel to wheel. Dramatic restart.
Max, can you let Russell through, please? Let Russell through.
No, I was ahead. Wait,
My advice is to let him through.
wait, I was ahead. He just walked me off the road.
But that's the rules.
Oh, contact! Max Verstappen into the side of George Russell. We were hearing the advice not taken. And Max Verstappen and George Russell come to blows in the final stages of the Spanish Grand Prix.
So Max has a slide and then looks like he's going to let George through. George is then on the outside and wham!
Don't know, mate.
Just past it.
Big hit into the side of the Mercedes.
I mean, is this deliberate? So he's behind and then just doesn't turn. It has to be deliberate. It has to be.
Max, for info, you've been given a 10-second time penalty for causing a collision, I believe at turn 5, which drops you to P10 at the moment.
Yeah, good up.
I mean, my perspective was I just got crashed into. I don't really know why or what the thinking was behind it.
George has given his take on the incident. What's your take on that? And also the 10-second
I don't need to
penalty?
say anything about it because it doesn't matter anyway, you know, and we can't be critical about anything, so.
Hamilton all over the road. Is the grip getting less and less? Lewis Hamilton is off the road and out of the race. Coming out of turn 3, the light rain falling, and the 7-time world champion has found the barriers and is out to bring out the safety car. Charles Leclerc trying to go around the outside. Can they make it through? They bang wheels, and barging through is Charles Leclerc. It's a slow exit of the pit lane, but the Ferrari team and Charles Leclerc cover off Antonelli. Antonelli's tyres are up to the working range. Oh, he hits him! Kimi Antonelli into the side of Charles Leclerc. The Mercedes and the Ferrari make contact, and both Ferraris having drama at turn 3.
You've got to be aggressive, and mistakes happen, but it hurts because it costs a lot to the team, and we did kind of everything right, so it was a shame.
Is there an opportunity for Lando Norris? Thinking about it to the inside. Lando Norris with a move of the hairpin. Piastri tries to fight back. The crowd on their feet in the grandstand. The top 2 in the World Championship side by side. Heading into the final chicane. Piastri and Norris separated by nothing to 200 miles per hour. Norris inching clear. Late on the brakes for Piastri. Does he make the corner? He does. But he's compromised, and Norris can't fight his way by. We go to turn 1. No, he's ripped off the front wing. The McLarens collide. Lando Norris into the wall and out of the race.
Are you all right, dude? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's all my bad. All my fault. Unlucky. Sorry. Stupid for me.
Thought Oscar would move a bit more to the right, not to leave a gap, obviously. You know, I don't expect something to be easy from him, but I just misjudged it. You know, it was all my mistake.
I know.
We leave the line and we're underway for the Mexico City Grand Prix. Say goodbye to Lando Norris in the opening 200 metres, but it's 800 metres down to turn 1 and the Ferraris are very close. Lewis Hamilton pinched to the inside. Hamilton tried to attack. Watch Max Verstappen, who's on the outside, who's locking up, who's going deep and off the road. It was a wild start to this one.
I was ahead of Charles.
Understood.
It's Charles Leclerc who leads, but he cut the corner. He'll feather out the throttle, and Lando Norris retakes P1. George Russell trying to go past Lewis Hamilton. And this is a battle for third position. Max Verstappen has P3 for the moment. Hamilton locking up and going off. And Behrman's getting to the inside. What is going on in Mexico City? Max Verstappen driving it like a shopping trolley at the moment. He thought he had P3 into turn 1. Has he got a problem?
This is like a go-kart race in Formula One.
This is absolutely incredible. Norris in the other McLaren finds the barrier. Lando Norris in Q3. Another moment, a defining moment, chasing pole position and finding the wall.
It's huge. I feel it's huge for the momentum of this championship. This was a door ajar on a weekend where Lando has been the faster McLaren, but you just feel the pressure on his shoulders, the weight on his shoulders in these Q3 laps. Let's have a look at it coming in towards turn 4. He used everything coming out of 2. He's got wide eyes, similar.
So early, and a minor moment with a major repercussion for the World Championship as Norris goes over the curb and into the wall.
So it's a similar moment to Oscar just running wide through 4, but the rear end of Lando's McLaren is so much more squirrely. He turns it in, he's slightly wide, jumps over that curb, but he gets the oversteer as he's going, and the car's got all sorts of lateral movement on it, which he just cannot control.
Lando, are you okay?
Yeah, all good. Idiot.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Lost my brakes, mate.
Understood. Just cool them down and let Charles by. He's coming through now. Let him by.
Hamilton slow, turn 9, brake issue.
Alonso 37 seconds behind.
So Hamilton is 17 ahead, so we should catch him by the end of the next lap.
Don't cut the corners.
I'm not trying to cut the course, mate.
Yeah, understood. Alonso 16 seconds behind. One more lap.
The final lap now, Hamilton is only 10 seconds ahead. He's very, very slow. We should get him.
Alonso 10 seconds behind.
Brake issue for Hamilton, 6 ahead.
Alonso 5 behind.
Strat 5 now. Strat 5 now.
Alonso 2.5 behind.
Just leave me to it, mate. Leave me to it.
Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Is it safe to drive with no brakes?
Yeah, no, we are looking into it. We agree. We're checking track limits and stuff as well.
And he's looking for a move to the inside, and that is an enormous accident. Thank goodness Gabriel Bortoletto is all right. Hits the inside wall, spat into the outside wall, and I'm so relieved he's all right. That is an enormous crash.
Home race for him. What a shame.
Okay, Gabby. Are you okay? Are you okay, mate?
Yep, I'm okay.
Classic Formula One in progress. Lando Norris checking the left-hand mirror because Oscar Piastri will not give him an inch. The two McLarens are side by side again. Piastri started in third, takes the lead on lap 11, and they were millimeters away from contact. They're still side by side like they were in Canada, this time in Austria. Inside line for Lando Norris. It will be the lead if he can pick his braking point. Piastri's super brave around the outside, tries the up and under, no chance at the moment. This is absolutely wonderful. They're at it again, but it's not for fourth place. It's for the lead of the Grand Prix, and they still can't resolve it. Lando hangs on. Lando still leads. What a fight.
Oh my God, this is absolutely brilliant stuff.
Just a waft to the inside, looking for more, locking up. I thought he was trying to put the frighteners on, and he nearly ripped off the front wing. We saw that between McLarens before. That was not comfortable for Piastri down into turn 4. What an opening stint to the Grand Prix that was. What's going on with Lando Norris here? What's going on with Lando Norris? A slow stop when it counts, a 5.9 second stop when it counts, and that is going to eradicate the advantage. The slow stop has cost Lando Norris track position. Through goes Oscar Piastri.
We pitted in this order for team reasons. Please let Lando pass, then you're free to race.
We said that a slow pit stop was part of racing. So I don't really get what's changed here, but he really went to do it, then I'll do it.
He's doing it. Team order issued. Team order listened to.
Thanks, Oscar. You're free to race. Clinical, clear head, mate.
I just feel deeply uncomfortable with it.
That was the word I was going to use. It's kind of fair, but racing's not fair sometimes.
Turn 2, 3, we've seen a few people fall foul there. 5, 6 has been a bit more clean, it has to be said, but, well, we haven't had them in the throes of qualifying. There's a massive crash.
Huge moment into the barriers for Yuki Tsunoda. The red flag is deployed. You could hear from the Red Bull garage the "oh no." Great to see that he's able to get out of the car under his own power.
This is his first flying lap, and I guess he's dropped it in the left part of this at really high speed. There we go, it's on the nailed that apex curve, and it's unsettled the car.
Big speed. He rolls around the barrier and is lucky to finish the right way up. That shows you how close the walls are and a massively violent impact.
Holy smokes.
No way, Isaac Hadjar. We were talking about the rookies and he has gone into the wall. There is standing water out there. That is absolutely brutal. And the Alpine finds the barriers. Jack Doohan on debut. Carlos Sainz has found the wall. Fernando Alonso, into the wall we go. Liam Lawson finding himself out of his 12th Formula One Grand Prix.
Made by Pig!
Bortoletto.
Charles Leclerc, he had a spin. Off go the McLarens! First of all, Lando Norris, then Oscar Piastri as the Australian driver spins at the penultimate corner of the racetrack. His dream of winning his home race is gone. And a big moment off the road for the Alpine of Jack Doohan to bring out the red flags, and that is a huge impact at the first turn of the racetrack.
Mate, you all okay?
I'm okay, yeah. What happened?
Okay, we're just looking at everything on our side here.
So here we go, we're heading down to turn number 1. This is the moment that brought out the red flags. We're on board with Jack Doohan. Huge speed into the first turn of the racetrack.
He's turned it with DRS up.
Oh my word.
He's turned in flat and he's still got DRS open. And I can see it on the steering wheel. And he's lost rear load. And whoa,
that is a huge hit at speed. Big impact into the tyres.
So those 5 green lights on the left-hand side there indicate that DRS is open. And that's what I'm looking at as he turns in there. If you're turning in flat, DRS will shut. So you've got your gap in the rear wing. It opens to help your straight line speed or overtaking. You have to manually shut it by pressing the button if you're not lifting off the throttle. And he turned in with his foot buried, flat out. The DRS then did not shut. He had to be pressing the button before he turns in to shut the DRS. I think he's turned in flat chat anyway, which is a committed approach, and just not got the rear load.
And the Saudi Grand Prix is underway with a good launch off the line for Oscar Piastri. Australian driver getting to the apex first. Verstappen trying to hang on to it, and Verstappen hangs on to the lead, but he went all 4 wheels off the road.
So a great getaway for the McLaren, and you see, look, he's firmly got the corner, and Max commits. Yeah, he's behind at the apex.
Yeah, he just forced me off.
He needs to get that back. I was ahead.
Verstappen kept track position, but he's got a 5-second time penalty.
You have been given a 5-second time penalty for the incident at turn 1. Head down.
Oh, that is
Max.
lovely.
Yeah, no comment. Thank you.
We're looking at the pit stop for the top 2 in the Grand Prix.
I can't understand what McLaren are trying to do.
It's close. It's close on the exit. It's side by side between the 2 rivals for the championship. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen nearly coming together on the exit of the pit lane.
He forced me off.
Okay, we're on it.
This is Lando Norris coming into the pits. McLaren won the Constructors' Championship last year. It's why they get this entry back to the fast lane. Wait for Max Verstappen on the left-hand side. Side by side they go, apply the power, and it was close on acceleration.
Yeah, it was. Norris actually got a great launch off the pit lane limiter.
He drove himself into the grass.
Yeah, we know the game, Max. As you are.
I agree with Verstappen. I don't think there'll be anything in that. Huge moment.
Saw me alongside. I was easily alongside.
We're on it.
Off the road we go, and it's Hulkenberg. Pierre Gasly has a puncher as well, and they were battling over 9th place. They've come together, and the safety car is out.
Let's have a look on board with Pierre. Got Nico coming round, loads of understeer. It's just, for me, a racing incident there.
Yeah, just the tiniest of touches with the biggest of consequences.
Oh, I can't believe this. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're right, it's not a big contact, but it's both of them out of the race, and that is a huge consequence for the championship.
A whole bunch of cars coming in fact, most of the field, it looks like.
And the McLarens here could pay a heavy price for staying out. That's just a disaster for McLaren.
Max Verstappen will not be moved. He heads to Abu Dhabi with a fighting chance still to win it all. Sainz will complete the podium, and the gap between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris is 12 points heading into the final Grand Prix of the season. Lando Norris has got himself up to 4th position, might be 3rd position. He's side by side with his teammate, and Oscar Piastri is millimetres away from the wall as Lando Norris gets by in a crucial move for the World Championship, and is the damage to one of the McLarens. He's got his teammate on the right-hand side, super aggressive into this one. He hit Max Verstappen.
So are we cool with Lando just parking me out of the way, or if he has to avoid another car by crashing into his teammate, then that's a pretty job of avoiding.
And the sprint race is underway in Austin, Texas. Great reaction time for Max Verstappen, for Oscar Piastri as well. Lando Norris dropping down to 3rd position at the moment. He'll be late on the brakes. Piastri's going to be hit by Hulkenberg, and the McLarens make contact as well. Lando Norris, Nico Hulkenberg, and Oscar Piastri involved in contact in the opening corners, and we talked about turn 1, and it's proved hugely consequential. Max Verstappen is miles clear on his way to 8 points further out of the lead of the McLarens.
Look at Oscar Piastri, right over, side by side, thinks about playing it on the brakes, backs out of it quite late, look at that, and then cuts in. And he finds himself with Hulkenberg.
It's a sensible play from Piastri, though, I think. I don't think there's any malice in that, but Hulkenberg's fighting with Alonso in their own scrap, and they get side by side. Norris and Verstappen have actually gone in too deep for the corner, so Piastri's in the right place there. But diving in is the right thing for Norris. Hulkenberg, it's Hulkenberg, but with a car on his inside as well. So for me, it's a slam dunk racing incident now.
This is on board with Oscar. He's got room, leaves for the cutback, and as he does the cutback, of course, you've got Hulkenberg coming in like a torpedo.
So Oscar, be careful. We have possible suspension damage.
Yeah, we do.
Nightmare for McLaren. I don't think that was a ridiculous move from Piastri. I don't think this was ridiculous from Norris. It was punchy and aggressive on the brakes, but he had to go for it, and then he just gets a whack. Piastri gets a whack.
Yeah, someone just whacked me out. I'm out.
I'm sorry.
Any points are important, but 8-point swing, that is very useful for a sprint.
It's big for Verstappen, and the threat that McLaren are going to feel now from Max is going to be way higher when they head into qualifying later on.
In the wall and out of the race, the slippery conditions put Piastri in the barriers, and one of the contenders for the title is out.
Massive. Oh, there's
another one in the barriers as Colapinto finds himself there as well, and the safety car is out as Piastri finds the barrier at turn 3. It is crucially for the title a telling moment.
So it's dry at this point. We get towards the apex of 2. Get on the throttle, and you can just see the white line and the puff of spray that came off on the left-hand side, and poof, we're heading to the barriers. It looked treacherous there from the first lap. The drivers were handling it so well, but not finally, where we've got 1, and then 2, and then very soon, 3 cars all finding the barriers on the same lap.
Extraordinary. Oscar Piastri out of the sprint race.
Yeah, just dipped a wheel on the white line of the curb, and yeah, around I went, so yeah, silly mistake really, or unfortunate mistake, so that's it.
I got smoke coming from the cockpit, I think. I smell something funny.
Wanted to listen in.
Smoke.
There is smoke. Lando Norris has a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm on fire or not. It doesn't smell good. Smoke in the cockpit.
Okay, mate, we'll check it.
Lando Norris is retiring from the Dutch Grand Prix. That is a huge moment in the destiny of the World Championship in 2025. Norris is out of the Grand Prix on lap 65.
Oh, you've got to feel for him. You've got to feel for just the cruelty of sport at times.
That's heartbreak. Heartbreak for Lando. Championship in the balance.
And that picture tells a story. He is disconsolate, and you can understand why.
No, it's desperate.
McLaren 1-2. The Australian driver promised to go on the attack. He said he was going to be overtaking drivers. He's got a scarlet Ferrari. It's his teammate and rival for the title ahead. But Lando Norris gets the run that he needs, and it's a lock-up for Antonelli. And he's hit Max Verstappen. He's hit Max Verstappen at turn 3. The lock-up from the Mercedes with a huge moment.
Verstappen's out. Verstappen is done. Antonelli steamed in. I think he missed his brake point on the inside and just clobbered an innocent Max Verstappen.
For only the second time in the last 75 races, the reigning world champion will not see the checkered flag. Piastri's in the wall! Oscar Piastri, the championship leader, hits the barriers and will play no further part of the qualifying session. And the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is underway.
Piastri just went absolutely nowhere as the lights went out. He is plumb last.
He's in the wall, he's out of the race. Oscar Piastri.
He just drops the clutch. He just drops the clutch. He's twitchy, nervous, championship lead, big race, and he's made a basic human error there. Looks to the outside. It's just slippery out there. Oh no.
Oscar, are you okay?
Yeah.
What an absolute nightmare for Piastri. What on earth happened there?
With a terrific position in the World Championship with 2 Grand Prix to go, Lando Norris hangs on for second position. As we go across the line, it's Piastri in 4th.
We've got some breaking news here in the paddock. McLaren's Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri have been disqualified from the Las Vegas Grand Prix. McLaren was summoned to the stewards and it was found that the rear skid blocks were underneath the 9mm threshold. And that means a disqualification for both cars. Championship rival Max Verstappen is now just 24 points off the championship lead.
Can Norris use the slipstream?
Or you can when he catches.
So let it through.
Sonoda, nearly off the road there. Lando Norris, decisive move to the inside. Sonoda thinks about the lunge, but there's nothing he can do. And for all the talk of tactics, first chance for Lando Norris offered up, first chance taken, and he's back in P3, which he needs to become the champion.
Got to be one of the great passes as well. So we've got the weaving from Yuki, but look at the commitment to run it over that painted area.
Let's have a look whether he's all 4 wheels off the road. Is that beyond the white line? That is noted by race control.
Surely they can't.
Only noted, not under investigation.
Tricky one. Looked like he maybe did go over the white line. It was very marginal. I mean, and a penalty for Norris would change the entire outlook of the race.
Another message from race control. The incident involving Yuki Tsunoda and Lando Norris has been noted for forcing another driver off the track, and Lando Norris has now been noted for leaving the track and gaining advantage. Did he overtake with all 4 wheels off the road?
Was he sort of forced off the road with Yuki weaving slightly on the straight and then coming across to the left-hand side, or was there space and he elected to go off the road to complete the pass? That's what the stewards will be looking at.
It's now under investigation, both incidents. It's in the balance for the World Championship. It's a 5-second penalty for Yuki Tsunoda for more than one change of direction. Does that mitigate things for Lando Norris, or did he leave the track and gain an advantage?
Yuki, we have been given a 5-second penalty for moving twice on a defence of Norris.
Penalty? A penalty ball.
We've got a penalty for moving twice in defence to Norris. Head down.
Yuki Tsunoda's got the time penalty, but it's the second one that could change everything. We're waiting, we're looking at our race control screen. Does that decide things for the incident, or will there be a sting in the tail? The Turn 5 incident involving Lando Norris and Yuki Tsunoda, no further action for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. It's huge for Lando Norris. And after 24 rounds, Lando Norris is the Formula One World Champion. Norris wins the title in 2025. To call yourself the champion, you have to still be standing by the end of the fight. After 24 rounds, it's Lando Norris who takes his first World Championship. It's the promised land for Lando.